Oh, this is we're looking at the variety list of great Star Wars shows all the time, and we're now at number 53. Ouch! I think I had a little spittle on that one. So again, I need to preface my initial reactions toward a lot of streaming Trek, especially Picard, also Prodigy. Um, I got a dialogue with it, and I'm not a fan of Picard in any of its formats or forms. I was not enamored with the final season. Didn't care that the next gen cast came back. It wasn't needed at all. Um, that said, what's 17 seconds? I don't. This was I tried to get it out of my mind. I just so in 17 seconds, they reunite the cast. Uh, they still had that Amanda Plummer villain, which is just cartoonish and useless, and the big ship that's just like all the other bad movies that have big ships, including Trek 2009, Insurrection, which is an unwatchable movie. So it's not like there hadn't been bad Trek before Rick Berman left. Insurrection was horrible. I still haven't come to terms with that. I don't mind most of the others, but no. So what happened here? So Worf makes the return. I did like seeing Worf again. Um, you can't go wrong with that. It's not like Picard didn't have some okay beats, but if it's in balance, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another. See, the tough thing about knowing so much of the continuity and one side of my brain looking at these characters like real people, and the rational side of my brain still knowing it's a television show, and my background in like English studies and understanding of what postmodern literature does, all these complex ideas come into play as I'm watching it. But if I want to go into this world, the geek part of me is does too trained to see without even wanting to see what's wrong here. Now it's easier to do this with Disco. I'm not quite there on Strange New World yet, but when you have the actors that once played these characters in your drama, it makes it damn near impossible. Um, and so that's why Picard was just Picard's like a fever dream as far as I'm concerned, or it's set in another quantum reality because it must be. So I just have to look at it like that and see. Okay, here's an interpretation. Okay. That said, that whatever I was talking about, just getting it off my chest. I don't know what get on. This is the third episode in season. Then no, so now nothing was going on in season 3 until the end, and even some of the stuff that went on in the end went wrong. So I'm gonna say no. I feel like they had to shoehorn in a Picard episode, and this was the best they had. Yeah, and don't get me going on. I feel this whole okay. I'm not. This is the only one I'm gonna do for this episode here, because I want to keep them to like 8 minutes, and I think I overshot the mark on there, because this just makes me want to talk about what's wrong with Picard, and too many people have already done that. In fact, I was watching one episode of Picard, like toward the end, and I found the nearest junk mail envelope, and I started writing a list of everything that's wrong with this show. And I think I finally threw that out, thinking I would be okay. And now look at what's happening here. All right, I feel bad. Um, it's just a show. So I mean, this is all geek out. I'm not angry. They didn't take my childhood away. Nothing like that. I guess if it were just a standard drama, I guess it would be okay. But I'm not a fan of the Expanse either, because I don't need jerks in space, and I feel like this has Expanse stuff written over it. But then again, I only got like 2 episodes into the Expanse. I hear it got better, but maybe one day. This not happening today. And I don't know. Never mind. I'm this. I guess I was gonna have a good time with this list, but it's just turning me into cranky old man. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna chill for a while, and I'm gonna see where else we should go. So until next time.